Hi. So, if you don't know me, hi, I'm Justice. So, something about me. I'm pro-vaccine, meaning I'm anti-deadly pandemics where millions of people die. I know, crazy, but some people, in fact, a dangerous amount of people, aren't like me, and they just don't want to take the solution to the pandemic that we've been living through this whole year. And just the fact that cases are still rising, pretty much exclusively among people who don't want to get the vaccine for no good reason, is it's been bothering me lately, man, I'm not gonna lie. But I decided maybe I could harness this negative energy I'm feeling and channel it into something semi-creative. So today we're gonna look at some content made by these people who are so against getting the vaccine on the platform that you might have heard of called TikTok. Let's pray for me because I don't know how well this is gonna go. So let's start with this one, which is the one that made me want to make this video in the first place. Yeah, so this lady is complaining about how baseball games are separating the crowds into vaccinated and unvaccinated sections. And she's comparing it to times in America's past that people were separated. Except I'd like to explain to her that being segregated because you deliberately chose to disobey public health guidelines and being segregated for being born black aren't exactly the same thing. I find it so funny how so many straight white people, they just want to be part of an oppressed group so bad. You know, it's okay to not be. It's not fun to be oppressed. That's what oppression is. And let me tell you, being treated differently for not being vaccinated, that ain't oppression, sis. Sorry, I won't say sis again. I'm still trying to figure out how these unscripted videos go. So next up we have this lady who is complaining that her kid's school is providing vaccinations and they're not even requiring them yet.
They're going to be giving COVID vaccines for our convenience at the school starting next week, yeah. My child will not be doing that and never will. Of course, they say that it's not mandatory.
They're not allowed to do that? They're not allowed to make it easier for people that want to get the vaccine? Yeah, also, she's gonna pull her kids out of school and homeschool them if they make the vaccine mandatory.
And I'll tell you, the second it is, my child will be homeschooled.
That makes sense. She's gonna rip their social lives away from them and take them away from all their friends because she doesn't want them to be immunized to a deadly virus. I don't get it. I feel so bad for kids whose parents are anti-vaxxers and they just go along with it, like really young kids, because they don't know any better. Whatever mom and dad says is probably the right thing. But when their mom and dad are fucking idiots. Let's look at the next one. I just don't like this lady's tone, so I want to move on.
Excuse me, ma'am. I need to see your vaccine card.
So this one, I have to say, the first time I watched it, I guessed what the punchline was gonna be before she did it, because that's how fucking predictable these people's sense of humor is. And if you didn't get it, instead of pulling out a vaccination card, guys, she pulls out her fucking middle finger. Oh shit! Yeah, fuck you, lady in the store who's making sure I'm immunized to the deadly virus while I'm in her store without a mask. Fuck you!
Alright, so my status with my employers being unvaccinated.
Okay, so this guy is complaining, basically he's complaining that his job wanted to make him get the vaccine, and the fact that because he didn't get the vaccine, he had to wear a mask. This is pretty standard fare. There's just one part of this video that really just baffled my mind. He complained about the fact that despite not getting the vaccine, they made him get a COVID test.
And I said, okay, why was I fired? She goes, because you refused the COVID test.
Dude, regardless of if you're anti-vax or not, I'm sure you can understand that they don't want you having COVID while you're working there in person. So if you're not gonna get vaccinated, you're gonna have to take a COVID test, dude. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, let's look at another guy. What are the fellas having to say about the COVID vaccine?
I would like to run you over with my truck. It's an 18-wheeler, so you're fucked. I got 40 tons behind me and a grill guard in the front. I just want to hit you with my truck.
Nice, dude. Threatening to murder me? Now that's comedy. That's comedy. I don't know what to tell you. That's comedy. So temporarily barring the fact that this guy is just the worst guy ever. I hate this guy and I don't even know what he looks like, but probably something like this. I mean, come on. But he's saying that the vaccinated people are gonna become zombies. And you know, to give him a little credit, I'm sure he doesn't actually think that. I'm sure he's exaggerating for his great joke, but he definitely thinks something could happen to vaccinated people. I know a lot of anti-vaxxers talk about the vaccine changing our DNA, whatever that means. What do you guys think that 2 little vials of fluid could really substantially change about our genetic makeup? I know I've made this joke before, but do they think vaccinated people are gonna become like X-Men? Because that'd be fucking sick, bro.
Hey, Editing Justice here, just popping in because I didn't initially notice that this guy's username is Patriot Trucker 1776. If you asked me to come up with a funny joke of what this guy's username might be, it probably would have been that. Except I don't. The Patriot Trucker's one thing, like, but 1776 because of the Revolutionary War. That might be the funniest thing ever. So, yeah, on to the next one. But I just had to point that out.
Yeah, so this is another trend I've seen these anti-vaxxers doing on TikTok. They're doing like the Hunger Games sign while saying like, all anti-vaxxers, we gotta shout out to all the people who are unvaccinated, we gotta stick together. And it's like, so just ignoring the fact that they're anti-vaxxers for 1 second. Everyone's just doing the same joke over and over. Like, nobody's adding anything new to it. They're doing the exact same thing. That's something I notice happen a lot on TikTok. Whenever a sound goes viral, people just do the same joke with that sound over and over and over again without adding any variety to it, which, you know, is typically frowned upon in comedy, doing the same joke that other people are doing. But I guess on TikTok it's okay. Just doing the joke that somebody else did. And I guess seeing a different person do it is variety enough.
What? Who? Me? Am I vaccinated? No, but I identify as a vaccinated person, so checkmate, bitches.
Okay, so you might have noticed something about all these people doing these TikToks. They're all politically right-leaning, right? They're Republican. This particular one is sort of like using liberal rhetoric against us, like, oh, you can identify as a different gender, so I can identify as being unvaccinated. Additionally, I've seen a lot of them using the hashtag #MyBodyMyChoice, sort of being like, oh, liberals, so I thought it was my body, my choice, so I can't get the vaccine. And I don't need to explain to you why that's not the same thing as what that term refers to. Being unvaccinated affects everybody. Whereas, you know, the thing that my body, my choice, I don't want to get demonetized, usually refers to only affects but it doesn't affect anybody. So that's what I wanted to say about that particular TikTok. However, I wanted to say something more about the fact that getting the vaccine, as well as other public health recommendations, have become politicized during this past year. It's almost as if by wearing a mask or being vaccinated or staying at home when there are lockdowns is a liberal thing to do. That's a left-leaning thing to do. And that mentality, politicizing public health, is very, very dangerous. And this is a new thing. When there was a polio vaccine, it wasn't political to get vaccinated. So everybody took the vaccine, and guess what? We don't have polio anymore. And what worries me about getting vaccinated and other things being politicized is they might just not be getting vaccinated to own the libs. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason they're not getting vaccinated isn't because they actually think it's gonna be harmful or that it's useless. It's because they're like afraid of what other people in their political party are going to think of them if they get vaccinated. And I'm just gonna say, just get vaccinated, and if you really care, just don't tell your friends that you're vaccinated, your Republican friends, but also do tell them because they need to get vaccinated too. Also, you know who isn't an anti-vaxxer? Trump! He's the worst. He's a lot of things, but he's not an anti-vaxxer. He pushed for the development of the vaccine when he was in office, and he got vaccinated. Dude, this makes me wonder, like, is the only reason Republicans don't want to get the vaccine is because Biden is in office? Like, if Trump was in office pushing the vaccine rollout, they'd probably get it. Oh my God, dude, it's the same vaccine if he won or not, which he didn't, but it would be the same fucking vaccines. Holy shit, guys. I don't want to suffer for others' decisions anymore. I didn't go out during COVID. I'm fully vaccinated. And guess what? Cases are still climbing. I've done everything I can, guys. I've done everything I can. So if you're watching this and you're not vaccinated, oh my God, please just do it. Please just do it for me. I promise you it's safe. I promise you it's safe, guys. Like, okay, I think that's all I can handle today. If you like this video, you know, like it, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I think I'm gonna be making more videos in this style, so definitely subscribe if you want to see more of this type of thing. And I think that's it. Please get fucking vaccinated, please.